All right, this is the last lesson about reference functions. We will learn how to use the offset function first, and then how to combine it with match. Offset returns a cell or a range of cells that is somehow related to a given reference. An example would be more helpful. I will write offset, and then I'll select the whole table above. As you can see here, offset needs at least 2 other inputs, but it can also work with 4. If the first input I type here is 2, that would mean I will go 2 rows below the top left cell from the reference range. Okay? So we will be here. Fine. If I type 2 for columns, I will move 2 columns to the right. Then I get to this cell. It is good practice to include the last 2 inputs as well. The height and width of the area, Offset will select for you. I will put 1 and 1. This will allow me to stay in this cell, so to speak. Enter, and voila! I got the number 2, which is exactly what we expected. However, I'd like to show you it is unnecessary to use an entire range for the first input of the function. A single cell would do the job too. I'll write offset again, and choose B4 as a reference. Let me get down to this cell here. Okay? So that would be 4 rows below and 1 column to the right. Given the target is a single cell, we will have 1 and 1 at the end. Perfect. I obtained the number 9, which is the content of the cell I was trying to reach. I would like to mention that to move the other way around, upwards and to the left, you can use 0 or negative numbers. Assume I want to get to company B, starting from E4. There is no change in the rows, so 0 would work fine for me. I want to move 1 cell to the left, therefore -1 should be the correct value. The third and fourth parameter will be 1 and 1. Okay. Very good. As a matter of fact, leaving 1 and 1 at the end makes offset identical to index. The only thing that makes it different is the possibility of enlarging the selected range at the end if bigger numbers are chosen. So, let's try to return more than 1 cell. I will copy one of the functions we have above, but I will finish by setting the width equal to 2 instead of 1. The area I am aiming at will be this one. Okay? Fine. Why does Excel display an error message? This is very important. Offset is not created to merely copy the information in an area of cells you specify. It can provide a reference to this area, and then you can use the reference in other functions. Let me show you what I mean. I will write the same formula that displayed an error, but this time I will ask Excel to calculate the sum of the 2 cells in question. So, aha! That's it. We have a result. Therefore, we can agree that offset can provide results that can be nested in other functions. Great! I am sure you understand that offset can help you in several situations. Here comes an example. I will create a mini table, which is a short version of the personnel breakdown table we see above. Let's choose one of the rows above. For example, here we'll have management. As usual, our goal is to fill in the table, allowing us to see the respective number of managers for each company. I will copy and paste the names of the companies too. Fine. So, what will I see here? 2, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 3, right? To use offset, I will select C4 as a cell reference, and, be careful, I will not fix this reference. I will do that because I will show you the results will change dynamically as I change the personnel category we want to see. Therefore, applying the same formula to the right will give me the starting point from the source table that refers to the company name from the new table. C4, Company A, D4, Company B, and so on. We can use match to find the value we are looking for above. Management will be the lookup value, which will have to be found in the first column of the source table. Okay, so what happened so far? For offset, we have the initial cell reference, and we have the row index provided by the match function. The latter means if I put staff here, the row index would be 2. If I put admin personnel, the row index would be 3, and so on. Good. What we still need to indicate is how many columns to the right or the left we want to move. Here, we don't have to move to the right or the left, so I can type 0. To be brief, let's omit the last 2 optional inputs. Thus, offset will only provide the value of the cell we have gotten into. Let's press Enter and see what happens. The result looks correct. Let me drag the formula to Company G, and boom! The entire first row was transferred here. And the best part is, if I change the name of the personnel category here, offset and match will update the results. Amazing! This is how you can work with offset and match. Thank you for watching.